Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures, and in today's video we'll be looking at some more Horus Heresy. Just as a quick note folks, I will link below, but do check out my new website. There are many things on it. We've got a few pages. I'm starting up a blog. We've got a video page for YouTube videos and a contact page for commissions and business inquiries, etc, etc. I will be expanding on it in the future. It's a first pass. But that is not the aim of today's video. Oh, no. Today's video is the Heresy Thursday Warhammer article, which is right here. So let's just get stuck into it. Heresy Thursday, Sky-hunter Squadrons swoop in to provide supporting fire. Finally. The Space Marine is a terrifying prospect on foot. A Generaut brute clad in ceramite who shrugs off enemy fire and wreaks havoc in combat. Now imagine a squadron of 3 of them hurtling towards the front lines, mounted on jet-propelled flying death machines, a truly inescapable nightmare. Enter the Sky-hunter Squadron. Let's have a look at them. Okay, so we get 3 miniatures contained within. Obviously this is our leader with his brandishing his chainsword. Very flashy. They do have a front-mounted heavy bolter by the looks of it. This guy's got a Volkite weapon. I can't remember what the pistol version is. Whatever it is, it's a Volkite weapon. And you can see the chainsword mounted on the side as well. And what looks to be an Auspex scanner as well there. Looks like, I believe it's a 60mm base, just off the top of my head. But let's have a look at the words. The scimitar jet bikes of the Age of Darkness are modifications of complex pre-Imperium designs, essentially compact aircraft. With the addition of grav impellers, they rush your Space Marines into combat at great speed. And soon you'll be able to add them to your army in plastic. Sweet, sweet plastic. Obviously, they're available over on Forge World before in resin versions. The only one I can currently find is, in fact, the White Scars version. I believe there was like a generic version, but this is the sort of White Scar specific one with their sort of hunting lances. As you can see, the price there is kind of pricey for one. And it is sweet, sweet resin. I will say there seem to be a couple of differences just straight off the bat looking at them. See if we can... Okay, I think it's mostly the front side of these particular bikes. As unfortunately I can't get the other versions up, but we can look at these. This intake here and the weaponry, they seem to be flipped around. The weaponry is up top with the intake below. Anyway, that's just a small little difference. But beyond the living weapon mounted on the back, each scimitar is fitted with a heavy bolter as standard, which can be upgraded to a Volkite culverin, a multi-melt, or a plasma cannon. A new way to deliver firepower with surgical precision. Their speed opens up various strategic options. Run them up the battlefield and they provide a tempting target for a foe, but their speed makes them harder to track, granting shrouded 5+ save. If they choose to engage in combat, they can unleash a salvo of fire before charging thanks to Relentless. Score an extra hit at initiative 10 with Hammer of Wrath, and subsequently disengage from any unfavorable combat situations with hit and run. We got the Relentless rule right here. Relentless rules are strong of arm. Relentless warriors are strong of arm. Nothing can slow their implacable advance. Relentless models can shoot with heavier ordnance weapons, counting as stationary even if they're moved in the previous movement phase. They're also allowed to charge in the same turn they fire heavy ordnance or rapid fire weapons. While the White Scars, Blood Angels, and Night Lords famously love to use Sky Hunters, every legion made use of jet bikes. Even the stoic Imperial Fists and Iron Warriors Siege Breakers. I'm looking forward to getting some for my Imperial Fists and potentially Iron Warriors in the future. What do we reckon, folks? I think it's a long time coming, these particular miniatures. We've got 3 of them in a box. Now, as a sort of analog to 40k, we do have the 40k Outriders. 3 of them cost £37.50. What prices are we reckoning for these Sky Hunters? Do we know? Obviously, we don't know right now. I mean, £37.50 for 3 bikes. It seems about right for me. Probably they might do 40. I would struggle saying yes to a purchase if it was anything more than that, to be honest. I mean, even then it's a bit of a... However, there it is. These bikes are here finally. I would like to see some wheeled versions rather than floaty bikes in the future. But what do you reckon is going to be up next for Horus Heresy release-wise? Obviously, I would like the other version of the Typhon, the Cerberus tank destroyer. I would like to see some boarding marines with the boarding shields, etc. That's what I would like to see, and potentially some sort of close combat chappies. Some destroyer squads, something like that. That's all very fun, very thematic. I'm sure that they'll appear at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later though. So that's all I got to say, folks. If you made it this far into the video, do make sure you've hit that subscribe button below. I know we're on slightly weird content at the moment due to where I'm staying. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I am in the process of building miniatures at the moment. You can check out which miniatures I'm building over on my blog at gloriousminiatures.com. And don't forget, while you're there, to subscribe to the newsletter. It'd be a fantastic thing, and it's a good way for me to keep up to date with everyone with a monthly email. That's all I got to say. Thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.